Hi guys, coming at you today with kind of a new technique to me, and we're going to create today a texturized marble type or stained type background using some sprays, and I was playing around with my sprays and came up with these cool looking pieces, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And I really enjoy texture on my pieces, so I'm going to show you what to do to incorporate that as well. So we're going to take kind of two techniques and combine them into one for a really neat background piece. Let me show you first what we're going to use. First thing is, make sure you cover your workspace because this does get a bit messy. You're going to need some texture paste. I have tried a lot. I love texture paste. This one is by Ranger. I really like it. Just goes on real nice and it keeps its shape nicely. Something to a little palette knife to spread it. You're going to need a little spray bottle for some water. And then, of course, you're going to need your spray stains. I don't know if this will work with any other stain other than the Ranger Tim Holtz stain because I just haven't tried it. But these are the three that I'm going to use today. This is a picked raspberry, this is a broken china, and this is a wild honey. So it's like a pinky red, a blue, and then like an orangey yellow. And then, of course, if you have this, the splat brush, which I love. If you don't, you can just flick water with your hand. It doesn't really matter. Oh, and also your favorite or your choice of a stencil that we're going to use. So to save time, I did go ahead and add texture to my background piece and let it dry. And you would simply use your texture paste, a palette knife, and a stencil. And what I did was I did 3 little spots. I like to work in odds. I think it's pleasing to the eye. The next thing we're going to do, so after you get your texture on your background piece, you're going to go ahead and kind of mist down this piece with some water. So I'm just going to spray it down lightly like so, and then I'm going to randomly add spray my stain in different spots. All right. And I've discovered that I don't really want to do too much depending on your look. Tim Holtz tends to have more of a grungy look, and that's not always what I'm going for. And then we're just going to lightly mist this down again to help it kind of move around a little bit. And then we're going to take our heat gun to speed up the process. You don't have to do this, but to speed up the process. And we're going to get it dry. You don't want to move on to the next step until you have it completely dry. Okay, so we're just going to dry this out. So basically you're going to add your texture, let the texture dry, and then you're going to go ahead and mist it lightly with some water in a spritzer. And then you're going to go ahead and mist it with your spray. You can use, you can even just use 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors. Make sure they kind of complement each other. You don't want to entirely soak the paper because what you will end up with is a real muddy brown background, and that's not entirely what we're going for. We want there to be some color variation in it. So we're just going to get this dry. And like I said, you can use a heat gun for this step, or you can walk away and do a few other things and then come back to it. And we're almost dry here, but you can see that texture is already starting to show up. Over here. As you can see, the texture is already starting to show up, but we have one more step to do, and that is we're going to take some water and we're going to flick some water onto our background piece. And I just like to use this fun little splat brush because it works great. And I just splat it, kind of take it up and There we go. Now, we're not done yet. Almost, I lied. Then you're going to take something just to pick up that color with. And there you go. And you can take a heat gun to it again. But that's the background piece, and it's really has a lot of personality to it, and nothing's going to be the same. So you maybe do one piece one way and another piece another way. If you wanted to, you could even go ahead with your stencil again, or a new stencil. And I think I'll do that right here, and just do a light spray on the stencil. And I get messy because I don't like it to really leak through. And, you know, add that in just for some more personality and some more dimension. And there you go. You have a really cool background piece, and it's a great way to use your mist in a different way, as well as some of your stencils to pull those out of your stash. Until next time, there you go. Until next time, happy creating, guys. Bye.